Hi, my name is Andy Ohm. I'm a knife maker. I want to teach you how I do knife sharpening. Okay, there's a lot of products out there on the market that claim to be, the best knife sharpener. This, that. People brand them with their names, and people think this is going to be the best way to get my knife sharp. I'm here to tell you that most of that stuff is nonsense. All you need to sharpen a knife, any steel, you just need a little stone like this. It's very simple. You got a coarse side, you got a fine side. Okay? And yes, it takes a little bit of practice, to get to where you can match the angles correctly. But I mean, this is dirt cheap. This is all you need. Really, I swear. I'm not BSing you here. You don't need any kind of jig. You don't need any kind of... There's really no secret to it. You match that angle. You lay it down a little bit if you want a shallower angle. You prop it up forward a little bit if you want a steeper angle. Okay? And you just work it like that. Okay? Now, I'm trying to remove a good bit of material on this. You check for the burr. Okay? You can see if there's a spot on there that starts to get kind of shiny. Of course, I've got water on the stone. That helps to, lubricate it, sort of, so it doesn't get too clogged up with grit. You just work it like that. There's no secret to it at all. This will work on stainless steel, carbon steel. Of course, some steels are harder than others, will take a longer time to do. Okay, now that's starting to get a little bit of a burr. But it's amazing to me that people can take a gimmicky product and sell it for like $200. People buy it because, they think there's some kind of secret to this. There's not. Sure, there's jigs that make it a little easier. I get that. But this isn't rocket science, folks. You can do this. Just practice with it a little bit, and that's all you need. All right, people have different, as you start to refine that edge, you can start cutting into the stone kind of like this. I got so many calluses on my fingers, it's hard for me to even feel when the burr is coming up. But yeah, we're starting to get a burr, so I'm going to kind of gently, like this, okay? You can see I'm keeping that angle exactly the same, just like that, okay? Now, I'm going to rinse off this junk. So work on any knife. Just go slowly. See, I'm doing kind of an X pattern, like I'm making a crisscross. Try to wear all parts of the stone and knife evenly. And it's starting to get there. My fingers are kind of cold, so it's hard to... But this is really all you need, I mean, it's crazy how people charge money for this stuff. Okay? Now, of course, you can see here, I've got these grinders in my shop. This makes it a little faster, so we have electricity for, okay? So I sharpen like this. But if you're like out in the woods, if you're a hunter, you can take this with you. It's cheap, it's real cheap. And it does the same thing. I can get it just as sharp on here as I could with any of the fancy things or any of my grinders. All you're doing is removing material. All right. Yeah, now that's starting to get sharp. So this is really the trick that'll do it and put that final edge on. See, this is green. This is chromium oxide. It's a pretty fine abrasive. And I just put this on my leather strap. And you want to kind of pull away like this. Whoop. Pull away. Just like a barber would do with a straight razor. check it. You can even use your pants like this. If you're not worried about your pants getting dirty, you can use your pants. And then you can use your paper, and it cuts just fine. This should shave your arm hair. Of course, I have long sleeves on here, but you get the idea. This is plenty sharp. Okay, and that's just off a stone like this. You can buy these on my website, and they're cheap. I'm not going to charge you $200 for some secret sharpening system. It's $25. You get this. You get a little piece of leather and a little piece of green buffing compound, and it even comes with a little bag like this. So if you're out in the woods, you don't have access to one of these or any belt sander, and you just have a chip in your knife, you want to sharpen it up, carry it around a little bag, and you're set, and you get a perfect edge on any knife. Thank you for watching, and you can find these products and all of my knives on andyalm.com, ANDYALM.com. Thank you.